Starting the day with the intention of inviting the Holy Spirit to be with us in every moment is a deeply transformative practice. In John 14 verse 26, Jesus promises that the Comforter will teach us all things and remind us of everything He has said. By beginning the day with this intention, we lay a solid foundation for divine guidance to direct our activities, decisions, and interactions. This means that upon waking, we need to take time to pray and ask the Holy Spirit to accompany us, help us face challenges, and illuminate us with His wisdom. In this way, every action and thought of ours is infused with divine direction and peace. When we start the day with the intention of involving this divine guidance in every moment, our perspective shifts significantly. Instead of facing the day reactively and without direction, we begin to act with purpose and clarity. This practice helps us align our plans and decisions with God's will, transforming daily tasks into opportunities to live according to Christian principles. Moreover, inviting the Holy Spirit into our day helps to create a mind and heart more open to heavenly guidance. Often, we are confronted with choices and challenges that require more than our own wisdom. By seeking this presence, we make room for a deeper understanding and more inspired solutions. This gives us a sense of security and confidence, knowing we are not alone in our struggles. The Holy Spirit acts as a constant counselor, helping us navigate the complexities of daily life with a focused mind and calm heart. This daily invitation also affects our interactions with others. By allowing this presence to be with us from the start of the day, we are more likely to act with empathy and understanding. Words and actions guided by this direction tend to be more peaceful and constructive, fostering more harmonious relationships. This practice creates an environment where love and patience prevail, positively impacting those around us and reflecting Christ's character in our daily interactions. The practice of taking time in the morning to invite the Holy Spirit's presence and prepare the heart for the day is a profoundly significant spiritual discipline. By starting the day with this practice, we set a starting point that shapes our entire journey. Waking up and pausing to seek spiritual guidance is like preparing the soil for an abundant harvest. This moment of stillness and prayer allows this presence to set a clear direction for our day, helping us align our goals and attitudes with God's will. This preparation is not just a ritual, but a way to center our thoughts and intentions on a higher purpose. Spending this morning time with the divine presence helps us begin the day with a renewed perspective and a heart ready to face challenges. By seeking guidance early on, we become more aware of our spiritual and emotional needs. This moment of connection is essential for facing the day with more peace and balance. Divine influence acts as a guide, helping us discern what is important and giving us strength to face unforeseen situations with serenity and faith. The morning practice equips us with the wisdom and courage needed to handle the responsibilities and challenges ahead. Additionally, morning spiritual preparation creates a space for this guidance to reveal areas of our lives that need attention or change. During these moments of prayer and reflection, we may receive valuable insights on how to improve our character and strengthen our relationships. This time of preparation helps us develop spiritual sensitivity, making us more attuned to divine guidance throughout the day. This practice allows God's presence to illuminate our path, helping us live according to Christian principles and respond more positively to the situations we encounter. The morning practice of seeking this guidance also sets a standard for the rest of the day, positively influencing our attitudes and behaviors. When we start the day with this practice, we become more inclined to maintain an attitude of gratitude and humility, reflecting divine influence in our actions and words. This not only impacts our own lives but also affects those around us, creating a more harmonious and loving environment. The time spent in the morning inviting the Lord's presence prepares us to live each day with purpose and compassion, aligning our actions with divine will. Seeking the Holy Spirit's guidance in daily decisions is crucial for living according to God's will. Each day brings a series of choices and challenges that can seem complex and often confusing. By seeking the Holy Spirit's help, we offer God the opportunity to direct our decisions, ensuring they align with His purposes. This divine guidance acts as a counselor, providing wisdom and discernment beyond our human understanding. It is vital to seek this help not only for major decisions, but also for the daily choices that shape our behavior and attitudes. When we seek this guidance, we begin to see situations from a new perspective. Divine presence helps us discern between options that may seem equally valid, guiding us toward the choice that best serves divine purposes. With this direction, we gain the ability to evaluate situations with greater clarity and make choices that promote justice, kindness, and integrity. This allows us to make decisions that not only meet our immediate needs, but also reflect Christian values and principles. Furthermore, seeking God's Spirit's direction provides us with a sense of peace and confidence. Decisions are often accompanied by doubts and anxieties. By trusting in divine guidance, we find a calmness that allows us to move forward with confidence, even when facing uncertainties. The certainty that we are seeking and receiving divine direction strengthens us to make decisions with courage and resolve, knowing we are aligned with God's will. This support also has a significant impact on our relationships and how we interact with others. When we seek divine help, we are more likely to make decisions that promote harmony and understanding. This helps us respond with empathy and wisdom, strengthening our relationships and contributing to an environment of love and respect. By allowing this guidance to shape our decisions, we ensure that our actions align with Christian principles, reflecting Christ's character in all aspects of our lives. The strength we receive through the presence of the Holy Spirit is essential for facing everyday challenges. In times of difficulty and tribulation, the influence of the Holy Spirit becomes a source of courage and resilience. When confronted with challenges, whether at work, in relationships, or in personal matters, the assistance of God's Spirit empowers us to handle these situations in a balanced and firm manner. This support not only gives us the strength to overcome obstacles, but also provides a new perspective on difficulties, allowing us to view them as opportunities for growth and learning. In addition to providing strength to tackle immediate problems, divine presence offers a sense of peace and security that transcends external circumstances. Amid chaos and uncertainty, divine guidance anchors us, helping us maintain calm and confidence. By seeking this guidance in prayer, we are reminded that we do not face our struggles alone, and that there is a greater purpose and divine plan in every situation we encounter. This deep understanding helps us maintain faith and hope, even when challenges seem insurmountable. The power of the Holy Spirit also gives us a new way to respond to challenges. Instead of succumbing to despair or frustration, we begin to react with patience and wisdom. This transformation in our reactions is a direct reflection of the inner strength we receive, helping us maintain a positive and constructive attitude. With this strength, we can face adversities with a mindset of faith and determination, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity to strengthen our relationship with God and deepen our trust in His providence. Moreover, the courage and strength we receive through God's Spirit's guidance enable us to be a testimony of faith to others. When facing moments of confusion and uncertainty, inviting the Holy Spirit to guide us can be a profoundly transformative practice. In situations of doubt, where options seem indistinguishable and decisions are tough, the presence of the Holy Spirit becomes a beacon of clarity and discernment. By seeking divine guidance, we find a reliable source to illuminate our path and provide a clearer view of the choices before us. This direction helps us avoid impulsive or ill-informed decisions, ensuring that our steps align with God's will. Divine presence not only offers clarity, but also provides inner peace amidst confusion. When we seek the guidance of the Holy Comforter, we experience a calm that transcends the turbulence of our thoughts. This state of peace allows us to approach problems with a more open and balanced mind, facilitating rational analysis and discernment. Trust in the presence of God's Spirit gives us the courage needed to make difficult decisions, knowing we are supported by wisdom beyond human understanding. Additionally, the Holy Spirit guides us by revealing aspects and possibilities that we might not have considered. In times of uncertainty, divine guidance can highlight new perspectives and alternatives that were hidden from our limited view. This revelation helps us see the situation more comprehensively and make more informed decisions. The presence of God's Spirit acts as a faithful counselor, offering insights that help us view the situation in a more divine and broad light. When we are confused, divine presence also teaches us to wait and trust in God's timing. By inviting God's Spirit to guide us, we learn to be patient and avoid making hasty decisions. Instead of acting impulsively, we wait for divine direction, trusting that the right time will bring the answer we seek. This approach not only protects us from mistakes, but also strengthens our faith as we experience God's faithfulness and wisdom in our journey. Developing sensitivity to the Holy Spirit is essential for living a life aligned with divine principles. In our daily lives, the ability to hear and follow the Spirit's guidance helps us make decisions that reflect God's will. By cultivating this sensitivity, we become more attentive to the subtle directions and inspirations that God's Spirit offers us. This process involves regular practice of prayer and meditation, creating an inner space where we can hear the divine voice and discern its guidance amidst the many distractions of everyday life. Sensitivity to the Holy Spirit allows us to adjust our direction and choices according to what is truly important. Often, we are so focused on our own plans and concerns that we might overlook divine signs and guidance. When we develop this spiritual perception, we can recognize and respond to the subtleties of divine communication, adjusting our paths to align our actions with God's purpose. This not only improves our decision-making, but also helps us avoid deviations that could lead us away from our greater purpose. Furthermore, being in tune with the Holy Spirit helps us better understand the needs and feelings of those around us. Divine guidance is not limited to personal decisions, but also directs us on how to interact with others in a loving and compassionate way. By being sensitive to the influence of God's Spirit, we learn to respond with empathy and offer support that reflects Christ's love. This sensitivity enriches our relationships and creates a more harmonious and supportive environment, where divine presence is visibly reflected in our actions and words. The practice of being attentive to the Holy Spirit also strengthens our ability to handle challenging and unpredictable situations. In times of crisis or difficulty, divine guidance provides a calming perspective and clear direction, even when everything seems uncertain. Developing sensitivity to listen to the divine counselor prepares us to face these challenges with an open mind and a heart willing to follow divine guidance, ensuring that each situation is approached with the wisdom and peace that come from God. The influence of the Holy Spirit in our attitudes and behaviors is a transformative force that positively shapes our lives. When we allow the divine presence to guide our actions, we experience a significant change in how we respond to situations and interact with others. The Spirit of God works within us to cultivate spiritual fruits such as love, joy, peace, and patience, which directly impact our daily attitudes. This influence directs us to adopt a more constructive and compassionate stance, reflecting Christ's principles in every aspect of our lives. With divine guidance, our attitudes become more aligned with Christian values. Instead of reacting impulsively or negatively, we begin to respond with understanding and kindness. This transformation is the result of a continuous process of inner renewal, where the Spirit adjusts our thought patterns and behaviors to conform to God's will. The divine presence teaches us to interact with others in a more empathetic and respectful manner, fostering healthier and more harmonious relationships. Furthermore, the Spirit's presence influences our choices and decisions by guiding us to act with integrity and wisdom. In challenging situations, divine presence helps us discern the best course of action, basing our decisions on eternal principles rather than fleeting motivations. This guidance ensures that our actions are consistent with Christian morals and ethics, providing a solid foundation for handling the complexities of daily life. By following this divine direction, we avoid harmful behaviors and adopt practices that promote well-being and justice. The impact of divine presence is also evident in our ability to face adversities with a positive attitude. In times of difficulty, divine presence offers a renewed perspective and an inner strength that allows us to maintain calm and faith. The Holy Spirit encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, shaping our approach so that we remain resilient and hopeful. This positive influence transforms how we live and interact, reflecting Christ's light and love in every aspect of our journey. Seeking wisdom from our counselor to act according to God's will is an essential practice for living a Christian life aligned with divine principles. When we seek this guidance, we acknowledge our need for a deeper understanding and clear vision on how to handle the various situations we face. The wisdom offered by God's Spirit surpasses human knowledge. It provides a divine perspective that helps us make decisions that reflect God's will and promote well-being and justice. By inviting the Holy Spirit to guide our actions, we open ourselves to receive wisdom that directs our choices and behaviors in a way that honors divine will. This wisdom helps us discern the best path forward, avoiding pitfalls and paths that could divert us from God's purpose. Divine presence acts as a beacon that illuminates our journey, allowing us to navigate life's complexities with clarity and confidence. Additionally, seeking the wisdom of the Holy Spirit equips us to face challenges and make difficult decisions with a heart aligned with Christian values. In moments of uncertainty, divine guidance allows us to analyze situations with a balanced mind and a serene heart, ensuring that our actions align with principles of love, justice, and truth. This wisdom not only helps us make sound decisions, but also enables us to respond to the needs of others more effectively and compassionately. Inviting the Holy Spirit to protect us from daily temptations and trials is a crucial practice for maintaining our spiritual and emotional integrity. By seeking divine protection, we acknowledge our vulnerability and the need for a higher power to resist the seductions and challenges that arise in our path. The presence of the Holy Spirit acts as a protective shield, strengthening our ability to face temptations with firmness and discernment, and keeping us aligned with God's principles. Imagine two glasses placed on a table. One glass is filled with water and the other is empty. The filled glass represents our life when we are filled with the Holy Spirit. It remains firm and stable even when a strong wind blows against it. In contrast, the empty glass, which symbolizes a life without the Holy Spirit, is easily displaced and ends up falling when subjected to the same force. Just as the filled glass remains firm and does not move in the face of the wind, our life, when filled with the presence of God's Spirit, remains solid and unshakable in the face of temptations and challenges. The Holy Spirit acts as a filling that provides the stability needed to resist the pressures and seductions that try to divert our path. This divine fullness gives us a strong foundation that is not easily shaken by difficulties and temptations. On the other hand, the empty glass, which represents the absence of divine protection, is vulnerable and prone to falling when faced with even the slightest challenge. Similarly, without the presence of the Holy Spirit, we are more susceptible to temptations and trials, as we lack the inner strength to resist and remain steadfast. The absence of divine presence makes us unstable and more likely to succumb to the pressures we face daily. When we receive guidance from the Holy Spirit, we begin to see challenges not merely as obstacles, but as valuable opportunities for spiritual growth. Instead of viewing difficulties as mere problems to be solved, we start to see them as chances for learning and personal development. Imagine a craftsman facing the task of carving a piece of stone. The raw stone, full of imperfections and resistance, requires patience and skill to be shaped into a masterpiece. Similarly, the challenges in our lives, when viewed through a divine perspective, become like the raw stone that needs to be worked on. The guidance of our counselor acts as a sharp tool, helping us sculpt and refine our character and faith. By embracing these difficulties with the help of the Holy Spirit, we can turn every challenge into an opportunity to grow in our spiritual journey. The divine presence gives us the necessary vision to identify important lessons hidden within adversities. Often, when we face problems, we are tempted to react with frustration or discouragement. However, by seeking the guidance of the Spirit of God, we can gain a new perspective that allows us to understand the purpose and value of these difficult experiences. This new understanding helps us respond with wisdom and patience, turning challenging situations into moments of profound spiritual growth. Additionally, spiritual guidance teaches us to view adversities as opportunities to strengthen our trust in God. As we face challenges with the assurance that we are being guided by the Holy Spirit, our faith is strengthened. We learn to trust more fully in divine providence and to believe that, even in the most difficult situations, God is working for our good. This trust not only helps us face trials with a more positive attitude, but also prepares us for future challenges with a stronger foundation of faith. Finally, by using the guidance of the Holy Spirit to turn challenges into opportunities, we become agents of positive change in our own lives and in the lives of others. When we handle difficulties with a spiritually oriented mindset, we can inspire others to do the same. Our ability to face adversities with grace and courage not only reflects the transformative power of the divine presence in our lives, but also serves as an encouraging testimony to those around us, showing how the guidance of the Spirit of God can change the way we deal with challenges and transform our lives for the better. Watch this video now, where I show you the 10 clear signs of a person who has the Holy Spirit in their life. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. God bless you.